What is the benefit beyond money to learning how to sell? Find out on this very special episode. Hey y'all, I'm Kendrick Shope, creator of Authentic Selling, the #1 sales process for your business, which allows you to get more customers, make more money, and have the freedom to live the life you want to live. For tactical, practical, proven, strategic sales solutions that work for your business, ring the bell and subscribe. Do it for the vine. Do it for the vine. Do it for the vine. That's all I know, by the way. I don't even really know. That's it. My daughter and her friends are cringing, I guarantee you, as they watch this. Do it for the vine. All right, so on this channel, we talk all about making money. Because the black and white definition of selling is, say it with me, the exchange of money for a product or service. Without sales, your business is broke. But as wonderful as making money is, and as awesome as it is to make money, there are some benefits to selling beyond making money. And so what are the benefits beyond making money to selling? So this really gets back to your why. You know, cue the Simon Sinek book, Start With Your Why. It really gets back to your why. And so here are some things that you have told me in the past decade plus, as to why you want to learn to sell more. And then we're going to tie this together. So I'll start with myself personally. Took my entire family on a Disney cruise multiple times. We are like the elite Disney cruisers here that, you know, have been so many times. And those are some of my favorite memories as a parent of taking Hallianna on Disney cruises. Experiences. So not just Disney cruises, but the experiences like taking Hallianna to concerts or buying Hallianna last year when Hallianna was going through some stuff that normal teens go through. I wanted her to get something to remind her to have forever, to remember she survived. She is strong enough. Stronger than yesterday. Now it's nothing but my way. Cue the Britney. And so I got her this huge soundscape, like sound recording. Soundscape's so cool. All money goes to charity. Of the Black Parade from My Chemical Romance. If you don't know what soundscape is, look it up. And it's big. It's like a $3,000 piece of art that hangs in her room. And when we gave it to her, I said, every time you look at this, I want you to remember that you are strong. You came through one of the hardest years of your life, and you are strong. And I hope that you will keep it with you for the rest of your life. As a matter of fact, when she's on like whatever the equivalent of Cribs is, because my kid loves some entertainment, I'm like, you tell this story. This better be hanging in your house or I will haunt you. Hopefully I'm allowed to see it. This better be hanging in your house. This is a great story. So yes, it costs money to buy that thing, right? But that is a value beyond money. It's not just racking up dollar bills in the bank account. Being able to finish work at a decent hour and be home with your kid. You can see a lot of mine are centered around kid, but I'm going to get to other things outside of kid. That just happens to be mine. There is no substitute for the joy that I find by being able to help out with Hallianners. I said Hallianners. I can't say my child's name. There is no greater joy than being able to be Queen Theater Mom and show up at the theater and bring food for those kids and help Hallianna's theater group and support them. I love it. If I worked a 9 to 5, what a way to make living, I would not be able to do that. When I was a pharma rep, I traveled a decent amount, at least once a quarter. I would miss so much. And so having the freedom to make your own schedule is an incredible benefit beyond money. One of you wrote in and said that I want to learn to sell because I want to buy my husband a house. He has been so supportive of my dream, of my business. I want to buy a house for us to live in because right now we're living with our parents. Again, that's centered around money because you want to buy, but it is a benefit beyond money because it's not just dollar bills stacking up. Imagine being able to say, thank you for believing in me. I bought you a house. Incredible. So I guess there are a lot of material things. One of you wrote in and said that your value beyond money was being able to nourish your body with organic whole foods. Like, I don't like shoes. I don't like clothes. I don't like material things. I live very minimalistically, but I will not compromise on my food. So being able to do that. So whatever your thing is, so it can be trips, experiences, reminding your kid how strong they are, nourishing your food, having someone help in your house, quitting on time, quitting early. This all boils down to freedom, the freedom to do more of what you love. So there are 3 things that authentic selling teaches you. Number 1, how to get more customers. Number 2, how to make more money. And number 3, how to have the freedom to do what you love. But what does that really mean? It's different things for different people, right? It's organic food. It's be with your family. It's travel. It's be able to invest in your mental health. Be able to say, nope, I've got a therapy appointment at 2:00. Peace out, y'all. I don't need permission to go. So when the going gets tough, remember that Billy Ocean song? The majority of y'all are too young. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Hey, when the going gets tough. That is not what it sounded like. But when the going gets tough, it's not enough to say, I've got X amount of dollars in the bank, unless you're my husband, because his is financial security. So that's why he does what he does. But it's not enough to say, look at all this money I have in the bank. It is, what have I done? What am I able to do because I am working? And when you feel like, we talk on this channel a lot about being real, and about there will be times when you want to strike a match and walk out like Beyonce and not look back and burn it all down. When it feels like that, it is important to remember the value beyond money. As a matter of fact, a couple of years ago, I considered having a Beyonce moment where I lit a match and burned it all down. There were a lot of things going on, a lot of things going wrong. But the reason that I invested the time and the hard-fought effort to figure it out and to make this a happy place again is because I didn't want to go. I am not somebody who just sits around. No disrespect. It's just, I need to be active. I would drive everyone up the wall if I didn't have something to focus on. And so I need to be working. I need to be active. And I didn't want to lose my freedom. I didn't want to be on somebody else's schedule. And so I had a choice: light a match, burn it all down. And that is very freeing. In that moment, it felt very cathartic. But then if I was going to have another job, I was going to be on demand when somebody else needed me. And that didn't work for me. I got 4 years left with Leanna. I'm going to look back at this video and say, remember when you had 4 years? Now she's off doing her thing. And I want you to have the freedom to drop everything and say, I am here for you. Ultimately, that is my big why. So when it gets hard, when the going gets tough, remember why you started. We said that on this channel a lot. Remember the value beyond money. What are you able to do for your body, for yourself? What experiences are you able to have? How much joy do you have from having that freedom? Because being your own boss can be the hardest occupation in the world outside of being a mom or a parent. I don't know what it's like to be a dad, so I shouldn't speak about that. But it also can be one of the most freeing jobs. What's your value beyond money? Share in the comments below. And for more tactical, practical, and sometimes thought-provoking or inspirational content like this, ring that bell. Ring that bell. Oh, yeah. And if you haven't heard it lately, I believe in you and I believe in your business. Bye, y'all.